My name is Nathan, and I want to be real with you. We've had discussions about what it means to vote Christian, and I want to be considered real to not just Christians, but people who are looking at this video trying to get an understanding of where we're coming from. So let's be straight. Let's be transparent. Now, I wasn't born into Christianity. I was born into vague church-going and agnosticism that lapsed into potential atheism and basically, if you can't already tell, pseudo-intellectualism. And so what I'm trying to tell you is I'm going to be straight with you, because I don't think religion is about pretense. From what my background tells me that people from the outside of Christianity look inside and say, well, at least they have the courage of their convictions. At least they believe in virtue and right and wrong. And from an outsider's perspective, usually quite nihilistic, sometimes they look at us and go, oh, how quaint. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. They think we're nostalgic. That's not necessarily wrong. They think we want a safe place of our own within the sphere of morality to reside and relax in, and not necessarily take challenge to that. As I agree with some agnostics and atheists that Christianity tries to be simplistic. So, what's the point I'm getting around to? Let's be real. The nomination of Amy Coney Barrett to the Supreme Court is going to be seriously contentious. Why is that? It's because she is a Shiite Catholic. Let's be real. She's anti-abortion. Now, that's not the end all of the issue. You're going to find out that the end all of that issue is that not only is she serious, but she believes that Roe versus Wade can be overturned, and that it is a precedent that should not have been set, and she knows how to overturn it. Now, why am I telling you this? Because there's conservatives who are going to say, well, you're narking on your own corner here. Why are you going to give away the ruse? Well, because of the former principles. I'm going to be real with you as a Christian, and I'm going to explain, however, that yes, there are Protestants and there are Catholics who have been intending to go to battle against Roe versus Wade. Now, here's the rube. What we want is states' rights. We don't want federal mandate, and that is exactly what would occur if Roe versus Wade were knocked down. It would be up to individual states. That's what we want. So, I'm being real with you, and why don't you try and give us a fair shake? You know as well as I do that California is never going to give up abortion. Neither is New York. Neither is Chicago. Neither is Atlanta. Neither is Ferguson. It's never going to happen. We're not asking for that. We know it's not going to happen too. What we are asking for is that we will come at you legally. We're going to go for legislation, and we're going to have Roe overthrown. And we're going to be real about it, hopefully. It's not long till those chickens come home to roost. So what I'm trying to tell you is, have the courage of your convictions. Make up your mind who you're siding with. Because I know that in the bigger picture, Protestants and Catholics will be together fighting for this issue as Christians. We want you to understand that our intentions, as far as we're concerned, are noble. If your reaction is to burn it down and cause more hell on earth, we know that that's coming. Now, we think we've been very responsible, and we think we've been very fair so far. But Daddy isn't going to put up with too much more crap. And you will see some resistance in the streets. So, as one Christian who's trying to be real with you, to atheists out there who are trying to learn more about what's going on, let's get real. And to the other Christians out there who are not sure whether they're voting Christian or whether they're voting so they could tell everybody at work what they did and virtue signal over it and not have any courage to their convictions, I want you to think about what happens if God asks you where you were when the fight happened. Were you the coward? I'm not going to be that coward. So, I appreciate your time, I appreciate your patience, and I'm giving you plenty of food for thought. I'm being straight with you. I'm being honest with you. And it's time that you were showing the courage of your convictions. I appreciate your help and consideration. If you like what we're doing, let us know. Thanks.